The data map connections between the Microsoft Excel rows and Sysml blocks that we created in the previous demonstrations support compare and update as one or both models change. Syndea can identify discrepancies between the models and allow the user to update them in either direction. In this video, we will show how to do this. We will start with the Sysml model, where we have pulled in 3 rows from the component table in Excel to create blocks, specializations of the component block. Launching Syndea, under the Connection Summary tab, we see 4 connections, including the one from the component block to the Excel table. Under the Connection Browser, we right-click on the top-level package, Excel UAV Demo, and select Compare, Sysml, and Target. The Comparison Result tab opens, and all is green, no differences at this point. Now we will start making changes. Assume that the system engineer has learned from test that the thermal camera mass is actually larger than specified, 4.5 kilograms. We will change the default value to 4.5. At the same time, the component engineer has added a new component to the Excel workbook, a photometer, and updated a reduced cost from the payload controller manufacturer from $60 down to $50. The addition of the new row to the table requires us to make a change in Excel before the new component is visible to Syndea. We have to edit the size of the named component table to include the additional row. Now we will close the table. Now, in the Connection Manager tab on the Syndea dashboard, we can refresh the right side and see the new photometer component showing up at the bottom. Moving to the Connection Browser, we will do a compare operation on the payload controller connection. We see a difference in the cost value. We can compare all the connections at one time by launching Compare from the top-level package. And we see both the payload controller and thermal camera differences. To update the Sysml model with the new payload controller price, we select that connection in the Connection Browser and right-click to sync Target, that is, the Excel model, to Sysml. To update the Excel spreadsheet, the new thermal camera mass, we choose the reverse. Update or sync Sysml to Target. Now, comparison across the entire package shows all green. Our objective in this example was to merge the changes, preserving changes on both sides, so we couldn't launch a sync operation from the top-level package. That would have resolved all the differences in favor of one side or the other. By updating on the individual block level, we have greater control of which changes are propagated.